Hi, welcome to my tutorial. I am going to show you how to achieve an 1860s style hairdo. This one is for a simple, basic braided bun. We have the center part and the two side parts, and I'm also wearing a hairnet, decorated hairnet. So here we go. Thanks for watching. Essentially, in the mid-19th century, we had a center part. You may notice that mine is slightly off center, just a little more to my my left. There are plenty of period references that stated you really should, do what is right for your particular beauty. And my particular beauty screams no exact center part. So we do it slightly off to the side. Now, you're going to need a hair stick of some kind, some bobby pins. I've got this kind that is just, the folded piece of metal. I have regular style bobby pins. And I also have, so first things first, center part. Make sure it's nice and even because you're going to see it. People are going to notice it. And next thing you're going to do for this particular style is take your hair stick and we're going to kind of pull our hair around here so that we can do the part. Now, from way back here in the back, we want to start, practically on the crown of my head. I'm going to start right there in the center part, and I'm going to take that stick and draw just to, the point of your ear, right at the back of your ear, okay? It's like this right here. All right, so we've drawn it from about the crown to just in front of my ear. And hold on to that section, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, this is difficult because it's kind of hard to see the top of my head. We're going to make an attempt. And same thing to, there we go. Let's see if we got it somewhat close. Not really. There we go. All right, they're kind of sort of even, barely, good enough. Now, so we have our sections here. We're just going to kind of leave these, and I'm going to look like the bearded woman for a moment here. Grab a clippy of some kind. Now, the back, with all this hair in the back, what we're going to do is we're going to split it in the middle, and we're just going to braid them. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. So, we need to make sure this section in the back is smooth, however. So we don't want any bumps or weird looks. So we'll make that nice and smooth. Make sure, I've got something crazy going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to braid these two sections. As I said, I have a lot of hair, so it takes a little longer than it may take you. But you're just doing a basic 3-strand braid. That's it. And you want to kind of make it toward the back of your head so it's not sticking out on the side or anything. Because these are going to create an anchor for our pins later when we finish these braids. So I'm going to take this period correct little stretchy rubber band. It's not really, but anyone that close to my hair critiquing my hair bands is probably too close, and they're for the wrong reasons. But you can also use a piece of string, like thread, or you could use a strand of hair as well. That would be correct on up through, the 1940s, 1950s, maybe even more recent than that. Okay, another hair band, the base of that one. And another thing I like to do at the base is I like to wrap the band a couple times, and then on the last wrap, I will actually fold it like this, like a loop, and secure that as a loop. That's going to give me something to anchor the end of my braid a little more securely. So I got the braids ready to go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to unbeard the lady because that's annoying me. What we're going to do here is we're going to take these two braids. We're going to take one at a time. You see I've got them braided here nice and close to my scalp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one braid, I'm going to pull it up here, and I'm just going to anchor it real quick with one of my hairpins. but I want to make sure that that hairpin goes into the base of this braid. Okay, and then we're going to go around. Now I didn't secure this side because I want to put this underneath it first. And we're going to do the both of them at the same time. I think I'm going to use one of these. Okay, so I'm going to try and get a little bit of the side of the braid and the end. We're going to do basically the same thing with the second braid, except we're going to go in the opposite direction. So we're going to go up here and just kind of feeling, because obviously I can't see the back of my head. So just kind of feeling around, trying to figure out where I want to put those pins and where is going to hold best and look presentable. So, and you can see I'm putting it in and then I'm turning it so that I can maximize grip. So we'll tuck the end in here and grip some of the braid. Oops, we'll go this way. Some of the braid and that loop that I made. I go in, I'm turning it to go back the other way for a little extra strength to that hold there. So we're just going to go in, just going to start shoving these in wherever I feel something that's loose. And just get these all tucked in here, because when I'm done, I should be able to shake my head and it's not going anywhere. Especially when I'm getting ready for a dance or a ball. I'm a very exuberant dancer. And I just know any of my friends watching are probably laughing pretty hard right now, because I'm pretty sure they would consider that an understatement. But what I'm going to do is really simple here. I'm going to take it, I'm going to start twisting up here because I have those bangs, and they're not quite long enough, and we're going to twist it back. I want to keep it real close to my head because, see, I'm getting that puff there. I hate that puff. And it looks like I'm end up with a puff. And then I'm just going to take it and keep twisting it and wrap it around my hair. Okay? So there's that. Bobby pins, bobby pins. Okay, then the other side. And you can see where I've got this really short and this really long. And so that's why I really like this little side twist here. I don't think I started that one as high as I did I. There we are. I'm just going to try and make sure it all goes in nice and lumpy, nice and smooth. So we've got our lovely hairstyle done, and we've got some hair sticking up. We'll just pretend they're not there. So there we go. There's our hairstyle. All right, pretty simple, pretty basic. Finishing touch. Hairnet. Net snood. Not big heavy thing. It's just a hairnet, and it's nice. You can get these at like Walmart and Sally's, and they're like $1 in the box. Wave-o net, I think they're called. Anyway, this goes on over, similar to the reasons they wore it in the 1840s and pretty much any other time they've ever worn nets. The trick, though, here is, see how I'm not pulling it all the way forward? I'm actually pushing it farther on the back of my head here, almost to that part that I made. And you notice it's going to keep any flyaways. I'm going to actually tuck it up under here. And it's going to keep any flyaways. Now then, of course, I have these stupid little knots. And usually I'll pin those so they stay hidden and you can't see them. Now, note that this goes with my hair color. It's not a different color. It's not brightly colored. It's just a simple net. It's nothing fancy. They did have fancy ribbon ones and all of that. And then I also have what is called a decorated hairnet. And it's hairnet, piece of boning, covered in fabric, with a pretty ribbon sewn onto it. And it goes on the same way. It's very similar to a headband of today. And that goes on the same way. It goes on around my hair. And then I put this, now I'm not going to wear it up here. I'm going to wear it here. I'm going to wear it back a little farther. Behind my ears, behind my hair a little bit there. So there you go. Voila. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. And leave any comments. Be nice. Don't be mean, because I'll just delete your comments. So don't be mean. And let me know if there's any other style you'd like to see, or different hair lengths that you'd like to see done up, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching.